you know what, like, I'm about to be pinky up in here, like, please, like, I'm about to show him something. So he's like, bro, your mom is here. And I'm like, I'm still on the bed in distress, y'all. Like, I'm like, oh my god, like, I just lost my virginity, like, wow, and it really hurt. Hey loves, welcome back to Life as Lee. I'm Alicia, and today, y'all, I don't know, this has really been like a highly requested story time, and I'm not sure why, but I give you guys whatever you want. So I'm here with this story time, y'all. I know there's like a lot of young girls on my channel, which is also why I decided to do this story time. Before we get into this video, you guys already know the drill. Okay? Make sure you guys subscribe to become a For Lifer. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, y'all. Like, we are almost there. I know I've been saying we're almost at 1,000 for the past few videos, but that's because y'all haven't got us to 1,000 subscribers. But anyways, let's get right into the video. Y'all already know the drill with my story times. I'm gonna give you guys some background, and then I'm gonna tell the actual story. So if you are new here, this is obviously a Sunflower story time. If you don't know who Sunflower is, I already have done a few story times like about him, so make sure you guys go check those out so that you kind of have a gist of who he is. But if you're new here, anyways, Sunflower was like my high school sweetheart, like my first everything, and he is the boy who I gave my virginity to. Sunflower and I had started talking back in December of 2015, and we were in the talking stage all the way up until literally September of 2016, and we were in the talking stage for a long time because of a specific reason, and that's like a whole different story time that I'm eventually going to get into. We were talking from December 2015 all the way up until September 2016, and then we made it official, like we were in an actual relationship September 2016. I think our date was like September 20, it was September 20 something, I don't remember. But yeah, so we were actually in a relationship now. So all throughout our talking stage, like literally we would never do anything more than kiss. Like it never went anything, it never went any further than kissing and like a little touching and stuff. But like it was nothing ever, you know, like nothing ever, what do you call it, transpired. So this was Halloween Day 2016, and it was our first time like doing anything outside of kissing. So literally, y'all, this is our first time licking each other. Like I would never forget that because it was Halloween Day, and like I don't know, all of these dates are literally just embedded into my mind. Like I would just never forget these. He had walked me home from school or whatever that day, like he usually would, and we were supposed to go trick-or-treating, and we were home alone because my mom had to go pick up my niece from school. I think it was one of those days. So we were alone, and like it just kind of happened, but it didn't go further than the licking. After I did that, I was just like I was literally in like disbelief. Like I was like, oh my god, like I really just, like we really just did that. So I went and I told my friends, and they were like, oh my god, like they were making like a big deal about it because we were in a friend group of 6, and 3 of us were virgins, and then the other 3, they weren't. Well, I was a part of the 3 that were virgins, but I was the only one with a boyfriend. So they were like, oh my god, like are you guys gonna do it? Like are you guys gonna do it? I was like, no, like I'm scared, like I can't believe I just did that, like no. So me and Sunflower had ended up having like a conversation about it. After that, I told him like I wasn't ready and whatnot, and he respected that, and he was just like, okay, well I'll just wait for you, you know, like until you're ready. Sunflower wasn't a virgin. He had lost his virginity to his ex-girlfriend like before me, so he was a little more experienced, not experienced like he knew he was doing, but like he obviously knew more than I did because I had never done anything like that. And one thing about Sunflower that I will say is, aside from the bullshit, Sunflower always made sure like I was comfortable and like I was okay, and you know, like I was good. Like that's one thing I will say about him. So he wasn't too pressed about it. But y'all, we were literally licking each other all the way from October of 2016 all the way to June of 2017, y'all. So this is the real tea. This is when everything transpired. So we literally were licking each other for 8 months? November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 8 months, y'all. 8 months. I don't know how we had self-control back then, because that's wild. 8 months just like that's crazy. That's crazy. Now that I like think about it at my big grown age now, that's wild. The end of May is here, and I remember telling him like, you know, like I think I'm ready. And I just remember him asking like,
are you sure? Don't feel pressured, you know, because it's been so long. Like, are you sure?
And I was like, yes, like I actually like I think I'm ready. Like I'm not as scared anymore. And like I know that I want to do it with you. So he was like, okay, like okay. So y'all, we literally started planning it. We literally started planning it. And he was like, you know what, like let's do it on like the last day of school. Like, and I was like, okay, like that's fine with me, because I knew that was one of the days that my mom would have to go pick up my niece from school. So I'm like, that's perfect, because while my mom's picking up my niece from school, like we could do it then. That's like a whole hour. He like,
yeah, I think like that should be enough time. I don't think it's gonna take long like that.
Mind you, this is a red flag right here. Like, why are y'all planning? Like, y'all are literally planning. Okay, it's one thing to say, okay, this day, but like y'all are talking about, okay, yeah, we have an hour. What? He's like,
yeah, like let me know so I can make sure I have some condoms.
I'm like, the last day of school, that's completely fine. So I'm telling my friends about it, and they're like,
you gonna bleed, it's gonna hurt so bad, da, da, da.
So now I'm like low-key having second thoughts, like I don't want it. Like, should I do that? Like, I don't know. The other half of me was like, you know what? Like, I'm about to be pinky up in here. Like, please. Like, I'm about to show him something. Because my hymen was already broken. I had broke it the year before because I fell off a bike. So I was like, how bad could it hurt? Like, literally, like, it's not gonna hurt. Like, the hard part is already done. So I thought. My friends, I'm not gonna lie, they had like spooked me a little bit. So I'm on Google like, how much does losing your virginity hurt? Can you bleed to death after having sex? Like, I was terrified. Like, I wasn't even dumb like that. Like, but like I legit was scared. Like, but I actually was ready. Like I was like, yeah, like we about to do this. Fast forward, y'all. So the day of gets here, this is June 9th 2017. I was 17. I will never forget this, y'all. All I could think about the whole day at school legit was like, oh my god, like I'm gonna have sex. Like, bro, like it was on my mind. Like I was like low-key like excited, but like I was like scared, like because I was just like, I'm really gonna do this. Like I'm really about to do this. The end of the day come, he walks me to my house or whatever. We go inside. I took a shower first, and then he took a shower. Y'all, I put on my one thong that I had because my mom would not buy me thongs, and I wasn't even supposed to have this one. I can't remember. I think my sister had gave it to me because she bought the wrong size or something, but it was my one thong. I wore that thong till the seams came out of it because my mom would not buy me thongs. Anyways, I put on my good thong. I made sure I had shaved like real nice while I was in the shower. We were both done bathing. Like we came in the room, and like it was kind of like a, we know why we've gathered here. Like it was like kind of not awkward, but like awkward. So I'm checking the time. I'm like, okay, I think it was like 1 o'clock, and we had until, no, I think it was 2 o'clock, and I think we had until 3 or something like that. But by this time, y'all, it's already like 3:20 12:20 because we had both gotten in the shower. So I'm like, okay, we got like 30 minutes or whatever. He like, all right,
that should be straight, like
whatever. So yeah, so he like, okay, just relax. So we start like kissing and whatnot, and you know, like kissing and whatnot. So he finally gets the condom, and like when he gets to the condom, like I low-key like in my head start panicking, like, bro, this is really like we really gonna do this. So he starts, and like as soon as he did, like I like gasped. I will never forget it. Like I was like I was like, and my whole body just tensed up, and he was like, okay, like relax, like you gotta relax. And you know, that was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. Like my hymen being broken, like it didn't matter. It still hurt. Even though I did not bleed, it still really hurt, like really bad. We like 5 strokes in. It was not that many, right? I'm trying not to show that it hurts, but like it was hurting so bad. Like it was hurting so bad. And y'all, for whatever reason, okay, whatever reason, I thought back shots would feel better. So I told this man, flip me over. I told this man, flip me over, okay? He like,
what?
Like he literally just stopped, and like he stopped. So I'm like, flip me over. He like,
I don't think.
I'm like, flip me over. So yeah, so he flips me over. I you know, do my big one, get in the little arch position. Really thought I was finna do something, yeah. So he goes, right, my back immediately went from like the arch straight like this, and like I like yelled out, like I was like, oh my god.
I said, damn, bitch.
And he was like, you have to relax. And he started dying laughing. Like when I say dying laughing, like he started dying laughing. So I'm like, you know what, just turn me back the other way. Like it's okay. So we go back to missionary, and I couldn't even really like get into it because like 1, it hurt really bad. 2, I'm thinking like how many minutes has it been, because you know, like my mom's gonna come back. So he keeps going again. This time it's maybe like 7 strokes, like, and I'm like, you know what, like take it out.
Get somebody else to do it.
Take it out. Like I can't do it. Like I really cannot do it. I can't do it. And he was like,
Okay, I understand.
so we just stopped. Like, so that was it. Like neither one of us, you know, finished or whatever the case may be, because I just could not do it. Like I could not do it. That man in total got like 12 strokes altogether, like swear. So after I was like, okay, just stop or whatever, we're low-key just like laying there or whatever, and we're just naked, like we're laying there and talking about it. And y'all, I started crying. He immediately was like,
why are you crying? Like, are you okay?
I'm like, I just can't believe like we just had sex. Like I'm in disbelief. I wasn't crying out of like regret or like, you know, sadness or anything. I don't know, like any extreme emotion that I feel, I cry. So the fact that I was like so shocked and in disbelief, like I literally started crying. And he was just like, okay, like it's fine. So he's like holding me and stuff or whatever, and we hear a car pull up. Mind you, I just told you we're butt naked, right? So he jumps up and he literally looks through the window, right? The way like my room was set up was like my mom had to drive down my driveway and like past my window. So when she passes my window, obviously you can see like her. So he's
like, bro, your mom is here.
And I'm like, I'm still on the bed in distress, y'all. Like I'm like, oh my god, like I just lost my virginity, like wow. And it really hurt. Like I was literally laying there in a ball crying, like for real. He's like,
bro, get up. You sitting there crying, like, get up, we're gonna get caught.
I'm like, I can't, like I don't want to, like I don't care, like I don't care, like I can't believe we just did that, like I don't care. He like,
get up.
So he like pulls me up, and he's literally like putting on like some sweats and like a shirt or whatever on me, and like I'm just sitting there like in distress, like trying to wipe my face, like literally. So we actually didn't end up getting caught though, which was good. And yeah, after that, like, we literally just laid in the bed. I was texting my friends in the group chat and I told them, like, they was like,
oh my god, like, we so proud of you.
like, da da da. And I'm like, bye. No, but my thing is, I really thought I was finna do my big one. But yeah, so we just was in the bed just talking, cuddling, watching movies and stuff. And then we broke up like the next week. So that's another story time that I'm going to tell you guys. So that was the end of my story about how I lost my virginity. If you're one of the younger girls that's watching this video, please let it be with somebody that you trust. Don't let nobody rush you. You don't do nothing unless you want to do it, for real. Don't let nobody pressure you at all, because it's really, this is something sacred, and like, you know, it should be special for you. So don't let nobody pressure you. Not no boy, not your friends, nobody. Like, just do it when you're ready, and don't rush. Do not rush at all. It's not nothing. Don't rush, okay? If you guys want to see more story times, make sure you guys like this video. Give this video a big thumbs up. Like this video and make sure you guys subscribe so we can get to 1,000, okay? I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, loves.